Happy Talk Like a Pirate Day. No. Every day is Talk Like a Pirate Day. The fuck am I even talking about? Hi. Check. Test. Hello. Alrighty, we're gonna get going here in a moment. I am popping out chat so that it's on this other monitor. I've got it on this monitor. We got the Discord over here. Hi, everyone.
Since 2007, and the
Oh,
war
right.
of
I should
six
bring up
planets,
the format for the
man
show,
has lived in
the
peace.
layout,
Yet over the centuries, there arose a certain restlessness with this quiet tranquility. So man began to explore the limits of his universe. And it was out there, beyond
so on and
the
so
black
forth.
holes, near
I've got a
the
list of games
absolute
here.
edge of the possible.
I'm adding another one that I also
cube
played
was found.
to talk about.
Oh yes, we've all played the cube from the outside, and that was easy. But how to play it from the inside?
Muting my
Inside,
microphone for a moment
Things aren't so simple.
so that I can make a
Shifting
rude
walls
noise.
pound at your concentration. Every corridor
If I start with the
leads to
Cube Quest,
unexpected,
it's
to
a bit
different
of a
brand of doom.
it's a bit of a race
Your
against the
life
clock
depends
because
on
the
lightning
end of the
reflexes,
Cube Quest laser
but your
disc as part of their like
is a treasure
sound
few have
test
attained,
is a lady in a
the
bikini.
treasure of Mytha.
And it's too
For
hot.
that small handful who outwit Mytha and his cunning army, the dwellers of the dark. For the elite core,
It's
there's
hot
a special
stuff.
place in cubic history. Enter the cube.
Thanks to Dr.
Survive
Ryan
the unthinkable.
for signing up. Here to enjoy some gaming. Indeed. Well, there will be no gaming here. That's my promise to you. You ever see them? You ever see? What do you say to a naked lady? The Alan Funt movie. Candid camera, but dirty, but also provocative. I remember it took forever for me to track down a copy of that, and then finally it was airing on Stars or something, and I recorded it onto my TiVo, and then I dumped it off my TiVo, and then I burned it to DVD because I couldn't find it. I think it is a little bit more accessible nowadays. What are we talking about? I should start a podcast. Here's episode 1. What do you say to a naked lady? The movie. The breakdown. Neil Druckmann says The Last of Us TV show will be the best, most authentic game adaptation. Great. All right, close that tab. As opposed to all this other stuff that's for kids. I think is what they're getting. Like the only good stuff is like Detective Pikachu. But we're over here telling stories. Those guys, huh? Those guys. Okay, I got everything here. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's a New Yorker profile on him and the guy making the TV show, sort of. And, like, they kind of talk shit about the Uncharted movie. In a way that's just, At some point, I think we just said, you guys run with it because we can't keep investing time in this. Druckmann politely called the movie fun. Great. It's like basically this admission that he doesn't really give a fuck about Uncharted. He's like, yeah, Uncharted's cool and all, but like, The Last of Us is something I came up with. Oh, well. I'm sure the rest of the people at the company you work at are fucking thrilled to hear that. That's why you gotta be here before the podcast starts for the hottest takes. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know that dude. Whatever. All right, we're just about ready to start here. We're gonna get going. I swear it. I'm trying to get in the habit of posting the podcast, the hey, we're going live thing to Mastodon. Because I use Mastodon. I don't know. Mastodon feels like homework. No, I mean, no, it's fine. There's a little, I guess there's a little bit of research you got to do up front to figure out, like, what's the good app? But people do that with Twitter. People use all their third-party apps and all that sort of stuff, too. I don't know. Now that more people have migrated over there, it's at least, like, sometimes there's people that I know posting things. Jeff Minter pretty much went over to Twitter full-time, and so if you want to see pictures of his sheep, you gotta be on Mastodon. Never post. Yeah, I'm kind of that's been the fallout from Twitter doing its thing, from Twitter becoming a lot less interesting. Has been I am just posting less overall. All right, I don't want to put this on the podcast because people fucking get hit over the head all time. But if we want to talk about it for a minute here, if you want to talk about Mastodon instances and you don't know which one to join, here is my advice to you. I would go with a large one that is likely to stay there, because there's a lot of, I could start one tomorrow and be like, come sign up for my Mastodon instance, and you could migrate all your stuff over there. There's a migration process if you already have an account, or you could start a thing. And then the next day I could be like, I'm bored of this, and shut it down without giving you any notice. And so there are a lot of smaller instances with well-meaning people running them and all this other stuff. But like at the end of the day, you don't really know, like, hey, are they in this for the long haul? Are they in it to run it? I lost my account in an instance crashed, and all the data was gone. And so I lost my account on that instance and all that other stuff. I still had my main, my other account or whatever. So I just went back to that one and started posting. But, I guess my advice would just be like, stick to one of the larger instances if you can. Or if you're going to go to a smaller one, if there's people you know and trust to run it and keep it running and give you notice so you can migrate away from it in the instance that they want to shut down their instance, then you can do that. But yeah, I don't know. It's other than that, it's really not that different. I think people are making more of it than it is, when they're like, it's so hard to understand. Like, no, it's really not. There are just multiple, it's like you have a full email address instead of just a short name like you have on Twitter. And that's it. It's really not that big of a deal. There are some minor differences about like, oh, hey, here's, you can't see things from before you followed a person because of the way stuff syndicates between instances. It's like minor shit that you're just like, whatever, like, who cares? Follow them, you'll see what they're posting after that. It's like, but also I get it. Like, why would I sign up for something else when I barely use Twitter? Like, yeah, sure, totally. Anyway, we'll start the show for real here in a sec. Okay. What do we got? Let me do one last pass on the emails here.
Since 2007 and the War of Six Planets, man has lived in peace. Yet over the centuries, there arose a certain restlessness with this quiet tranquility. So man began to explore the limits of his universe. And it was out there, beyond the black holes, near the absolute edge of the possible, that the
Chinese
key
food, okay.
was found.
Hey, that's worth talking about. Okay, all right, we've got some emails pulled. We'll probably have a lot of emails because there's not a lot going on this week. Everyone's off. So here we go. Let's do a show. I said, let's do a show. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Where's my snare? Wait. Wait a minute. I forgot to hit record. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to get going. Ooh, is this? Okay. We're going to, I don't know how often this is. Oh, God. I have not seen this channel live in quite a while, but I am following it. So, Salty Suplex is live, which is the created wrestler Fire Pro betting thing. I don't know who's running it. It is quite an array of amazing user-created matte textures and wrestlers and crazy shit. It seems, hopefully it'll be up for a while. Anyway, go check this shit out. If you like Salty Bet, but you like, Fire Pro created characters, but you don't want to play Fire Pro, which I understand. I don't want to play Fire Pro. This is this is pretty fucking rad. So head over there, check that out, play some bets, and I'll see you soon. Bye.